Hey everyone, how are you? Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm adjusted a little too high here, so we're gonna do some adjustments. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We have a really great show today that we're excited about. And if you guys could do us a favor, that would be awesome. Would you share this if you enjoy our content, and it doesn't even have to be today's, any days, please make sure you share it with your friends. Let them know that we're here. Of course, as in everything in life, the more the merrier. It's just more fun when you're sharing. It's kind of like coffee with your girlfriends, coffee with your guy friends. Do guys do coffee? Whatever. So anyways, Deb and I would really appreciate it if you take the time to share this with everyone. There we go. Sorry, I don't know what happened right there. Anyways, hi Deb. All right, let's bring Deb on. All right, so I'm really excited about our show today. It's kind of an old school show. Hi Deb, how are you?
Good morning.
I was saying, I was just, we really don't ask too often. I was asking a favor, and if anybody is enjoying our shows, I'm asking them to share it out with their friends. Let them know we're here, and it doesn't have to be this show. It can be any show. But if you're ever like, oh, that was a great show, which we hope all of them are, but please make sure to share it. All right?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, because we want more people at our coffee table, having a coffee with us in the morning.
Right.
Yeah. So I thought today we would kind of go old school. A friend that I follow on social media, Robin, who is Grace by Glam, I think. She always is like, she wears these amazing happy outfits and puts pictures of like so colorful and pom-poms and bangles. But she's also like really deep, which I love. And she put up on her Facebook story some pictures of some letters she found that were written by either her mom or her grandma. I'm not sure which one because it said Miss Daisy, so it could have been either. And I realized like what a treasure that was in life to, have these letters that she could find out of a box that her grandmother had written to her. And, just taking you right back to that moment, even though maybe like that special, I don't know if that special person is passed or not, but you could just take back. And I think in today's society, like, when is the last time you wrote a letter to somebody and said, I care about you, I love you? And I think we're really losing that really beautiful gift that we're leaving for someone is a written letter. I know, like my grandma, back when you could only really write a letter, my grandma would send me these letters at college, and I hope I have them in some box. It kind of motivates me to go look. But just encouraging. It's just kind of a day today. It's just really to encourage everyone, maybe to write one letter to somebody, or to maybe go through your box and find the letters that you've kept. Because in today's society, what are we doing that they're going to hang on to? We're sending them like a text message. They're going to save a screenshot of like, happy birthday, I'm super proud of you, or you're an awesome daughter. But what if I wrote that out? So Deb, what are your thoughts?
So the other day I was going through my daughter's room, and she's got a bookshelf in her room that I use, and I was going through there and I found a letter that my husband wrote to her when she graduated from high school. I know we both wrote letters to her, and I don't know where mine is, but I found the one that he wrote to her in her room on her bookshelf. And it's just so cool to have a snapshot in time of what you were feeling, especially at a milestone like a daughter's graduation or son's graduation. What you were thinking at the time, and who you were and who they were, and what you were appreciating about them at the moment. It's just a cool thing to revisit and to remind yourself of those emotions.
I think you're right, because like we're always changing and growing, and you're right, it captures that snapshot and in a really heartfelt way. Like, I don't know about you, I have a terrible memory in some respects. Like, I remember the big things, but the little things. And with a letter like that, when you can look back and like see it, it really takes you back to that moment of like that snapshot in that day, with the things you were so proud, the dreams, the hopes. And like, I was thinking about like what letters have I written my kids, and I think I've written some letters like that. But the other time that I would write a letter is like if I wanted to get like a parenting message across. And I'm like, dang it, like what if those are the main letters they have, like my parenting messages? But it made me think like how valuable the written word is, because when I thought something was really important, I didn't go blah, 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 blah. I took the time to write a letter. But the same goes with like love and care and respect and dreams and hope. And I think, you know, it's like even like Facebook birthdays now, just like, oh, happy birthday, have a great day. But what about those people that are truly special? What if we like actually on their birthday wrote them a letter and said, I love, I appreciate, because it's a snapshot, like you said, of your relationship at that point too.
Exactly. So, hey, Abby, how are you? Hi, Laura May. Hey, Dina. Abby, we're talking about letters to people that are important to us. Letters to like your son and your daughter, that taking a snapshot of, you know, our feelings about them and our hopes and dreams about them during certain times of their lives. Abby's got two precious, a daughter and a son that I love watching. Her grandmother is a really dear friend of mine, and I love watching their lives as their kids grow up. But yeah, just those. I think it's worth. I think it's worth the time. You know, in our instant society, we just want to take selfies and pictures of ourselves with our friends and our kids, and which becomes more and more challenging as they get older. So the written word is it shows significance. You know, it's not just a post, it's not just a selfie. It's I took time to sit down and put these thoughts together for you, and it's a true gift.
I think too, like I love the word that you that significance, and I think maybe in our whole society, that we lose. Sorry, I got a message that came through and lost my train of thought. Like we lose the value of how to treat significance and like what is significant and how do we value it. And maybe it's not writing a letter, but how do you show somebody like their true significance in your life? You know, maybe it is by writing a letter, but maybe it's by like reaching out, maybe it's by going and say, let's have coffee, but find the ways, you know, to show somebody that you have truly significance in your life.
Well, I think that the letter takes time. That's where the significance comes in, you know, that it took time to do it.
Right.
And the message is that you were worth taking my time, you know, to do this for you.
Right. So now, where are you today, Deb? Are you at your house? It looks like you were up somewhere.
Yeah, I just came inside because they're doing construction a couple houses over, and I didn't want it to interfere with the, you know,
it looks
sound.
So pretty. You look like up high.
Yeah, I was up on the balcony. I was trying to show everybody the pretty water to, you know, just to get into a zen place. Hey, Stacy, thanks for joining us.
Well, anyway, so I think we'll wrap up. But if you have time this weekend, and like we said, it does take time. Sit down, write someone a letter. Think about in the next like month, even if we wrote 4 letters to people that are of significance, how valuable that is, not only to you, but to them when they receive that and realize like you care enough to like sit down and write them a letter. And more than that, like to see the good that other people see in them, you know, because sometimes I think we question like, oh, am I on the right path? And if somebody writes you a letter, you know, it kind of validates like the goodness within you.
Absolutely. It's just such a gift.
Yep. Anyway, everyone have a great weekend. We will see you Monday. Talk to you later.
Bye.